Israeli cabinet walking into a meeting, scenes of Gaza rebel news headlines flashing, leaked Gaza report, government in crisis. In Israel, political aftershocks are shaking the foundation of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's government after a leaked report harshly criticized the handling of 2025 Gaza War. The internal government document first leaked to Israeli media reveals deep operation failures, intelligence lapse, and strategic missteps during the 4-week conflict with Hamas. One of the deadliest and most effective politically devised wars in conflict recent memory. What the report reveals? Democratic experts blurred classified markings and military footage from the 2024 conflict. The report accused top Israeli defense and intelligence officials of failing to anticipate Hamas' October 2024 assault. A surprise barrage of rocket fire and coordinated ground attacks that killed over 700 Israelis and triggered a massive counter-offensive. Key fears listed: delayed response to initial attacks, breakdowns in communication between agencies, expensive civilians coastlines in Gaza. The report goes on to question the effectiveness and legality of certain IDF questions operation in densely populated area of Gaza. Civilian death tolls during retaliatory strikes sparked international outrage and calls for a crime investigators. Political fallout. Israeli parliament claims is session followed by clips of opposition leaders speaking to the press. Fallout was immediate. Critics from across the political spectrums are calling for accountability, including Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, Shin Bet Director Ronen Bar, and even Prime Minister Netanyahu himself. Opposition leader Yair Lapid has called the findings a national disgrace, demanding a formal commission and of inquiry. Members of Netanyahu's own Liquid party are reportedly considering breaking news. The Prime Minister must take responsibility or step aside, Benji Gannett. Coalition partners, including members of the far-right religious Zionism bloc and the more moderate National Unity Alliance, are now publicly clashing over the war's legacy and what comes next. Netanyahu under pressure. Footage of Netanyahu addressing the press, protesters outside the residence, and nightmare demonstration in Tel Aviv. For Prime Minister Netanyahu, the stakes for existential. Already weakened by months of judicial from protest and corruption charges, the Gaza report the further eroded his capital standing both at home and abroad. Netanyahu approval rating 2024 to 28% down 11 PST. With election blooming in 2026 and rumors on snap elections circulating, Netanyahu is fighting to maintain control of his increasingly fragile coalition. Political analysts say that the question is not just whether Netanyahu survived the scandal, it's whether the entire Israeli security doctrine needs a reset. International repercussion. UN headquarters, statements from US and EU official and humanitarian groups. Internationally, the report has fueled renewed security of Israeli military tactics and foreign aid policies. The United Nations is reportedly reviewing proportion of the leaked findings, while US lawmakers, especially progressive, and are re-evaluating defense support to Israel. At the same time, Hamas has seized on the report to bolster its own narrative, portraying Israel as weakened, divided, and in violation of international law. UN Human Rights Panel to review Gaza strikes August 2025. What's happened next? Israeli soldiers on patrol, memorials, families roaming, parliamentary hearings. The 2024 Gaza war may be over, but its political and moral reckoning is just beginning. As Netanyahu's government teeters on the edge, Israel faces a difficult question: what kind of leadership and accountability will define its future? Senate Emergency Session, July 25, 2025. Combination of inquiry proposal pending. Subscribe for breaking updates of Middle East politics and global security.